Do you want to make extra money online, but everything that you hear about on the internet ends up taking years of hard work before you ever see any kind of real results? Well, today we are going to change that because I'm going to be showing you my second month in the Amazon Influencer Program, and you may want to stick around to the end because there are some plot twists. So let's get started. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been to my channel before, it's all about helping you save money, whether that's through teaching you about real estate, learning how to do home improvement projects yourself, or general money saving tips, or like today's video, money making tips. And today we're going to be going over my second month in the Amazon Influencer Program. I released a video about a month ago about my first month, and so now I'm giving the updated version to see how it's progressed from then. And just a quick rundown for those of you that don't already know, the Amazon Influencer Program is different from any kind of other affiliate program because you're not having to drive any traffic yourself. You are doing product review videos that show up on Amazon's product pages when someone goes to purchase. If they view your video and then purchase that item or a similar item, you get the commission. And if you're interested in learning more about the Amazon Influencer Program or staying updated with it, I will leave a link in the description below so that we can get connected. Now, the main way that you make money through this program is, like I said, people viewing your videos on those product pages and then making a purchase. But what I discovered this month is there's actual other opportunities to make money through this program, and that is through bonuses and partnerships. The bonuses is when Amazon directly will put out bonuses that have certain guidelines for you to follow to receive that bonus on top of the normal commission income that you're making. Partnerships is when these brands that are on Amazon want you to do reviews of their products, so they will send you products or even pay you to do reviews of these products. And this has already started happening to me in only my second month. So when I say that this program is legit, it's legit. And when we dive into these numbers, you're gonna be able to see how. But before we jump into the numbers, I would greatly appreciate it if you would give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so that way I can continue to make more videos like this. Okay, so in my previous video, I went over when I first started in July, that last half of the month there, just getting started. Then I did the first half of August. But now that we've finished August completely, I'm gonna show you those, and then we'll go through the month of September where we had some even more interesting things happen. So I originally had 14 total videos, and in August, I added 22 videos in the month of August, which brought my total up to 36 total videos. So I had 30 clicks in July total in those 13 days, but in the 31 days of August, I actually had 1,068 clicks. So you can see that it very quickly ramped up. And then only one sale in July, and then 31 days in August, I had 120 sales. So as you can see, for those first 2 weeks in July, the numbers weren't very good. That's because my videos are just starting to get into the system, getting put on the product pages and stuff like that. But you can see how quickly it ramped up. So 13 days in July, one sale. The 31 days in August after that, 120 sales. So once it started to get going, it really took off. And then my conversion in July was only 3.33, and it jumped up in August to 11.24%. So that means out of the people that clicked on my video and watched it, 11.24% of them actually went on to make a purchase. Okay, and out of those 120 sales, that generated a revenue, not for me, but for Amazon. The total sales of the products generated $8,789.87. Now, from that, what I made in my first full month in August, out of that 120 sales, I made $276.21. So just right there, without going any further, $276.21 in my first full month. I have tried several different ways to make money online, and none of them are paying $276 in the first month. It usually takes years worth of work before you ever see that kind of return. So even if my earnings never increased again from there, and I didn't add any more videos, and I was just getting that much per month, that is a side hustle that would give me over $3,300 a year for reviewing these products that I already have in my house. You take your earnings divided by how many clicks that you got. I made 26 cents for every time somebody clicked on my video. Per day, I earned $8.91. So you take my monthly earnings, $276.21, and then divide it by the 31 days in August, and that gives you almost $9 per day is what I was making. And that brought my year-to-date earnings. Obviously, it's not gonna be much different. brought year-to-date earnings from $1.34 added to what I made this month, and that gave me $277.55 for my first full month in the program. And then now, what you'll see different from the previous video I made is this section for bonuses and partnerships. In August, though, I did not have either one of those. So just hang in there. We're gonna get to September. Now, before we jump into September's numbers, what you need to know is that this program is still fairly new and Amazon is still testing things out with it. And what I mean by that is there used to be a certain number of videos up here on the product, and then there was a certain carousel down at the bottom of the product page, and they continue to move those things around, change how many videos are on there, whose videos are on, whose aren't. So you're gonna see your numbers kind of go back and forth, but to offset that, your best thing would be to add as many videos as possible, continue to add videos. And to give you an example of what I'm talking about, by my standards, I feel like I had a worse month in September, but I actually ended up making more overall money. So I'll explain to you how all that happened. But first I want to show you my chart for September to try to give you an idea of what I'm talking about with them testing things. Because September started out as was going to be my best month by far, and then took a big hit. So let's jump into this so I can show you what I'm talking about. So to avoid getting in any trouble with Amazon, I've cut off all the extra thing around my chart. But for my chart itself, the red line is the amount of clicks for each day, and then the green is the commissions. So as you can see, the first part of the month up until about the 10th of September, sales were just getting better and better and better. And then as clicks were at its peak here, September 10th, September 11th, everything started to go downhill from there. So the clicks you can see down here were half of what they were before. And the less people that you have clicking is the less people that you have buying. Besides this anomaly over here, not sure what exactly happened that day. So I just wanted to show you this as an example of how when they're testing things, your numbers can really fluctuate. Going into September, there's only 30 days there, and I made 13 videos. So you can see that it was my worst month so far as how much that I produced. So I was slacking off with that. I should have put out more videos than just 13. And so adding the 13 to what I already had on the program, that brought my total up to 49 videos that I have up and running on the program by the end of September. And so my clicks for the month of September, and that's separate from any previous months, my clicks were 1,473 clicks for the month of September. So it increased by a little over 400 clicks from August. And that was with one less day too. Okay, my sales, you said I had one sale in July, 120 sales in August, and then in September, I had 125 sales. So the sales are continuing to go up, and then my conversion percentage, it actually went down to 8.49%. So that means out of the 1,473 clicks, 8.49% actually ended up going on to purchase something. And then my monthly revenue, or not my monthly revenue, but Amazon's monthly revenue from my 125 sales was $9,071.52. And then out of that $9,071.52, I made for the month of September for 30 days, $225.15. So you're probably thinking like, what the heck? It went down from August to September. And while yes, I'm more unhappy about that than you are, but actually I ended up making more in September, and I'll show you how. But even if I didn't, $225 in a month of extra income for just doing reviews of products that are already in your house is still a awesome side hustle. So just doing the math here, earnings per click, take your 225 divided by the 1,473 clicks. I only made 15 cents for every time somebody clicked on one of my videos to watch. And then my per day, $7.51. So that is the total that I earned divided by the 30 days in September. I went down from almost $9 per day to $7.51. And like I showed you, that the first part of September was going to be the best ever before it dropped off. So if we would have just took the first 10 days of September, my earnings per day would have actually been over $12 a day. So it was steadily going up. And then hopefully as they continue to test things, it'll switch back out and the numbers will start going back up again. And then for my year-to-date earnings, for my first 2 full months, you take the 2 previous months and add it to what I made this month, and that brought it up to $502.70 in my first 2 months in the program. So this past month, Amazon reached out to me and a lot of the other creators on the platform and offered this bonus, and it was per each video that you do that follows these guidelines in these specific categories will pay you a certain amount for each one. So on top of your normal commissions that you can make, you also have these bonuses that Amazon can give out whenever they decide to. And so for bonuses, I got paid $50 by Amazon for the month of September. So that actually brings up my $225 plus $50 is $275 essentially if you do the bonuses. And now we're gonna get into what I think is the best part, and that is the partnerships. So obviously Amazon is a whole lot of different sellers wanting to sell things on their platform. So for partnerships, the first thing is I had one company reach out to me. They wanted me to do a review on their product. The product was worth about $50. They sent me the product to do the review. I get to keep the product. And then they also paid me $25 on top of that to even do the review. So I got $25 plus the product itself, to which you can keep, you can sell on Facebook, whatever you want to do with it. And then what I found was even better was another company that reached out to me. They did not pay me to do the video, but they did send me this product, and the product was a $269 product on Amazon. So I did that review, and they didn't pay me, but I didn't need the $270 product that they sent me. So I turned around after I did the review for them and sent them the video, and I sold the product myself for like $100. And as you get more and more involved with the program and you have more videos, and you have more brands that are reaching out to you to do these collaborations, then you may have more leverage to ask for a bigger payout to do a review video because you have more people that are watching your videos. And if the brand doesn't pay you for doing the review, you're still getting a free product that you either needed in your house already and you didn't have to pay anything for it, or you can turn around and sell that product if you didn't need it. But this is all in addition to the commissions that you're getting on the views. So once you do that review video for that company and upload it on Amazon, you're gonna earn commissions on it just like you would everything else. So you can really compound your income once these start rolling in. If you wanna add it up, technically I made $225 in commissions, and then $50 from Amazon, their bonus. So that's $275. And I got paid by the other company $25, so that's $300. And then I sold one of the free products that I got for $100. So that's $400 that I made in the month of September from this program. And even though September was quote unquote down, I've heard that this is actually kind of the worst time of the year as far as the sales go, because everybody's starting to save up before the holidays. And so in October, we actually have another Prime Day, and that's when a lot of people buy stuff. And right after that, you have the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays, to where everybody's gonna be buying stuff for Christmas. So you really wanna have as many videos as you can on Amazon when those times come. So right now is the time to get into the program and get as many videos as you can. So all in all, in my first 2 full months, I made just under $503 in the commission income from the views, around $50 in bonuses, about $125 from partnerships, and then the other product that I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep or end up selling. So once again, is the only program I have found online that actually gives you immediate results. And it would be awesome to have that extra money in your pocket, especially since we're getting around holiday time. If you wanna know more about the program and wanna be the first to know with any updates that I have on the program, I'm gonna leave a link in the description below so that you can connect with me. And then as always, the best way that you can support me is to give this video a thumbs up so it gets pushed to more people, and subscribe to my channel so I can continue to take time out of my day to make more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.